Hi, and welcome to Yoga Gems. Join me today for a short sun salutation practice. Let's get started. Come onto hands and knees into table pose. Spread your fingertips nice and wide apart, shoulders right over the wrists, hips right over the knees. Good. Inhale, lift the gaze and lift the tailbone, coming into cow pose. Exhale, round the back, press into the palms, and look back toward your thighs or your belly button. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, back into cow. Exhale into cat. And let's do that one more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then come into neutral, right there in the center. Curl your toes onto the mat, and let's hover the knees off of the mat for a moment, feeling the core engage. And then bring your belly back toward the thighs. Let your head hang heavy here, right between the biceps. You can even tip your head side to side, feeling your biceps between your ears. Lift the hips up a little bit higher. Good. And then straighten one leg, reaching the heel down toward the mat, leaving the other knee bent. And then switch sides as you begin to pedal and take your dog for a walk. And then come back to center. Let both heels feel heavy. Bring a little bend into the knees as the hamstrings haven't warmed up yet. And let's shift forward into a plank pose. Bring the shoulders right over the wrists. You may need to bring your feet back just a little bit. Bring up the gaze just past the fingertips, nice and strong through the core. And then leave your hands and feet where they're at. Soften the knees, hovering them, and bring your belly back toward your thighs, downward facing dog. Good, let's do that again. Inhale forward into plank pose. Exhale, bend the knees, sneak those hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Come up to your tiptoes. Bend the knees and look forward. Walk the feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Soften the knees, separate the feet a little bit, forward fold. Let the head hang heavy here. Shake it out, no. Nod it, yes. You may even hold on to opposite elbows here and maybe sway side to side. Release the hands back down to the mat. Inhale, slide up halfway. Find a half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Reach the neck out nice and long. Bring the belly in. Exhale, slide back down, forward fold. Inhale, up halfway again. Exhale, slide back down, always leaving that little bit of softness there at the back of your knees. And then reach those arms wide, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, top of the mat in mountain pose. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, let's bring the hands down through heart center as we hinge from the hips and find forward fold, releasing the hands to the mat. Lift up halfway, hands to legs. Exhale, back down. That's our half sun salutation. Reverse that swan dive, reaching the arms wide, pressing in through the toes, all the way up to the top. Hands come down to the heart. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come right down the center of the body, forward fold. Lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, and back down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Press into the feet as you reach and rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to add on to that. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, forward fold. Lift up halfway. Nice and long. Exhale to fold. Bend both knees and step back with the right foot. You're going to wiggle it back until you can lower your hips and bring your gaze forward. If that's not possible, grab your blocks, lift up a little bit higher. Good. And then let's take that back foot, step it forward, back into forward fold. Reach and rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lift up halfway, nice long neck. And exhale, back down to fold. Other side, we're going to bend the knees and reach the left foot back. Wiggle it back until your front knee is right over your ankle. Lower the hips, bring the gaze forward. Maybe you come up onto fingertips. Good. And then step the back foot forward, back into fold. Reverse that swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's add on to that. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Moving with our breath, inhale up halfway and exhale back down. Step back with that right foot, coming back into the lunge. This time we're going to plant the right hand down and lift up and open with the left. Spread those fingertips nice and wide apart. Maybe you lean back a little bit and take your gaze up a little bit higher. Lower the hips down. Bring the hand back down. And step that back foot forward into fold. Reverse that swan dive. Exhale, hands to your heart. Other side. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Stepping back with the left foot this time, wiggling it back there. Lower the hips, gaze forward. Left hand down, right arm up and open. Keep reaching back through that back heel. The top hand comes down and step the back foot forward into fold. Reverse that swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart, adding on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Flowing up halfway and release back down to fold. Bend the knees and step back with that right foot. We're coming back to our lunge. Bring your gaze forward. This time we'll drop the back knee. Release the toes. Inhale up, low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Curl the back toes under. Step the front foot back to plank. Shift forward on the tiptoes, drop the knees. Release your toes and lower down to your belly. Inhale up, low cobra, lifting up head and shoulders. Keep those elbows back. Exhale, back down. Curl the toes under. Come up to your knees. Modified plank. Lift all the way up, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come up to the tiptoes. Bend the knees. Look forward. Walk the feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Reverse that swan dive. And exhale, hands to your heart. Other side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold. Lift up halfway. Nice and long, and exhale back down to fold. Bend the knees, step back with the left foot, wiggle it back there, gaze forward, drop the back knee, release the toes. You can walk your hand up to that front thigh or simply add the arms all the way up. Low lunge, big breath in. Exhale, hands come back down to the mat, curl the back toes under, lift the knee and step back to plank. Shift forward on the toes, drop to the knees and release the toes and lower all the way down. This time your choice, low cobra or high cobra. Keep a little gentle bend in the elbows. Exhale, let's meet in downward facing dog. Big breath in, soft breath out. One more big breath in, and let it all go. last breath. In. Let go even more. Come up to your tiptoes. Bend your knees and look forward. Make your way up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Soften the knees. Hold onto opposite elbows. And once again, sway a little bit from side to side. Release your hands back down. Press into the feet as you reach and rise. All the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Bow your chin down toward your chest. Take a moment for gratitude here. And then flutter the eyes open. Thank you for joining me for Sun Salutations today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.